girl's creative carnivore kitchen. No plants, no dairy, the next level cooking show. Carnivore recipes with meat, fish, seafood, eggs, gelatin, flavored seltzer, water, and salt. From super easy to complicated, from quickly done to many hours in the kitchen. I always say everybody's body and brain are different, and you gotta figure out what works best for you. The carnivore lifestyle has tremendous benefits, healing effects, and is the best elimination diet. There are many different ways how to do carnivore. I found a way that momentarily works the best for me. In this cooking show, I'll show you it doesn't have to be boring and can be very creative, delicious, and fun. I already created so many carnivore recipes on Instagram at karnivorgirl, and I have this never-ending list on my phone with tons of ideas. My brain is a gift and a curse. Have fun with this episode. Welcome to my creative carnivore kitchen. Carnivore girl here. And in 2 days, we have Gazpacho day. So, I want to make a gazpacho. What is gazpacho? It's a cold soup. Very refreshing. So, usually, of course, not carnivore at all. I think there's not even anything carnivore in there except maybe for water. It's like, oh, do I even remember? I should have looked it up. It's like a cold soup mainly made out of tomatoes. I'm sure maybe some olive oil, probably also drizzled on over the soup. Then you have like this cold soup, and then you have like toppings, or you have the toppings around you and then you put them in yourself. And those are usually onions, tomatoes again, cucumbers, all raw, all just like diced up, and croutons. So like bread cubes that are roasted. So I don't think there's anything carnivore in there. So that's kind of mainly what gazpacho is. But of course, I'm gonna make a carnivore gazpacho. Here we go. I wanna start here with preheating the oven to broil high. So, and I wanna make croutons. I don't think you pronounce yes. So this here is my chicken egg bread, and it's really, really white. As you can see here, my chicken egg bread. The chicken egg bread recipe is here, but this time I only used egg whites and no gelatin. So really, this is just, I was like, oh, I want to make a different version, just really fast and easy. Really just chicken and egg whites and salt. That's what it is. The recipe here, the chicken egg bread, is much better, of course. Eggs usually taste better when the yolk is also in it. But anyways, this is what I have right now here. So any kind of carnivore bread that you can make cubes. So I just made smaller and bigger cubes here. And by the way, I made croutons before from my chicken egg bread, and I made those in the Ninja Foodie. So this time I thought, no, I want to change it up. I want to use the oven. So the oven is not preheated yet. I already put it in. I don't put it in on the very, very top. It's like the second highest. So, and usually when I try to roast something with the broiler, I put on, when it's not heated up yet, I put on 4 minutes, and then, so I don't forget, and then I always check, put another minute on, or 2 minutes. So I always keep checking so it doesn't get black. So in the meantime, I brought some water to boil here. It's boiling, and I have quail eggs. Of course, you can also use regular eggs, but I still have quail eggs I should use up. So I'm gonna put in, how many? Let's put in So it's boiling water. I'm putting in, should I put in a little bit more water? Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off, put the lid on top, and 3 minutes. I leave it on the hot stove, just like that. I'm gonna boil it for 3 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes are over, and I have ice water here. I'm gonna put them, ooh, some already opened up. One of them, so put them in ice water. Finally, they started to get some color. It took a while. But they already, they feel crispy. I'm gonna turn them over. So I'm gonna put them back in the oven, and I just keep checking and turning them over a little bit until they're the way I want. So quail eggs are really hard to shell, to take the shell off. So I looked it up on the internet and I found something that works really well. And you see, I put them back in the pan. Just do this. And now they should be much easier to shell. But I have to check on the croutons again first. Yeah, they're getting better. So now they should be much easier to peel, to shell. I never know how to say that. Because they're like all prepared. I don't know. You see? Oh yeah, look. Super easy. Believe me, if you don't do that, if you, like you see, the shell is like all broken up, of course. And if you don't do that, it's so hard to peel them. So then I just wash it, get all the shell off, and they're ready. Beautiful crouton here, huh? Ooh, so by the way, if you want to know how I made them last time in the Ninja Foodie, here's a recipe for egg salad with crouton. So those were from the oven now. Ooh, I'm pretty sure they're crispy, crunchy, crunchy. Crouton test. Yes. I'm still working on the toppings. So here I have some calamari rings. I'm just gonna cook them. They're frozen, still frozen as you can see. And yes, I'm using a bit of a dirty pan, more flavor to it. So I'm just gonna cook them in here. So and I'm just gonna cut them in little pieces. Gonna add some salt. So, and you can be totally creative with your toppings. So you see here I have the quail eggs, the crouton, and I also have some lox and prosciutto. I don't use like processed foods like this very often, but for me it's very important when I do. So the prosciutto, ingredients, pork, sea salt, nothing else. The lox, ingredients, smoked Atlantic salmon and salt. Okay, I just see something here right now that I don't like, color added. Okay, I'm gonna be transparent with you. Usually I don't do that. I don't buy that, but I think here, it's been a while we bought that, and I think I was like, okay. There is nothing else in it except for the color that I'm really not a fan. Usually I buy one without color added, so that is also available. Make sure if you want to use something easy, accessible, you can just open a package and shove it in your mouth. You don't have to cook it, you don't have to do anything. Buy high quality, buy good stuff. As a buy, like, there's really here pork sea salt. There's nothing else in it. No nitrates, no stabilizer, nothing. And yeah, that one, I'm sorry. So gazpacho is a cold soup that is from Portugal and Spain, and it's made out of stale bread, olive oil, vinegar, garlic, tomatoes, different vegetables, and then you have a garnish of ham, whoo, finally, carnivore, hard-boiled eggs, whoo, finally, carnivore, and cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, yeah, I think that's it. So I have all these nice toppings, but what about the actual soup? Yes, here, what do I have here? Oh, look at this, carnivore jello. Here's the recipe for 4 different kinds of carnivore jello. And so I got the idea. This is so cool. So a gazpacho, as I mentioned, is cold. It's refreshing, and it's actually really hot today. So that's perfect. So here I have beef jello, very gelatinous. And here I also have some goat jello. This is a bit less gelatinous. So I don't wanna warm it up and then cool it down or something. I just want to use it as it is. Well, not the whole thing, so let's get some in here. Now I was thinking I'm going to add a little bit of the goat one, and that one is less gelatinous, so it should turn more into soup. Oh my gosh, I just got an amazing idea. So I have this seltzer, grapefruit and basil. And like, I don't know, like basil, gazpacho sounds good. And grapefruit is also so refreshing. It's cold out of the fridge. It's like perfect. So because this is still too Jello, and I don't have enough. Well, I have more Jello, but I want to use the other Jello also for other stuff. And the Jello is very, it's very, well, it's not very concentrated, but yeah, it has a lot of flavor. So it doesn't matter to thin it out a bit. And I'm gonna thin it out with more flavorful, refreshing stuff. Ooh, cool. I could even blend it so it gets like smooth, you see. So this is like, but I like it like this. It's kind of cool. So I'm not gonna blend it. Oh yeah, this looks nicer. I poured it in a more little bowl, so it looks more full. That's nice. So now I can just top with whatever I want. I left some of them of the quail eggs whole because they're so cute, they're so tiny. So I sliced up. Here I already cut little pieces of the prosciutto, salmon. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Let's try to make something nice for a picture, maybe. So I kind of hope it's kind of floating on top a little bit. No, I don't know. Croutons are quite big. Here are little ones. Oop. Okay. So let's try this deliciousness. Oh, I'm so excited. It is so cool. I kind of just want to try the broth, whatever, the Jello broth soup. Oh, holy shit. Wow. Yeah. So good. So refreshing. Just gonna dig in. So refreshing. Oh my gosh, I love that. And with this, I mean, it's sparkling water, so it gives it a little bit of a kick, that sparkle. And oh my gosh, I'm so glad I decided, I'm so glad I chose this particular flavor. It's so good. The only thing, of course, I mean, if you put on the croutons, kind of start sinking and they get soggy. So better is just to eat the croutons once in a while like this. Oh yeah, but then they're still crunchy. This is really so cool. I was excited to do that, but I didn't think it would turn out that well. It's so flavorful, so many flavors. And as I mentioned, make it your own. Put on top whatever you want, as long as it's carnivore, of course. I actually forgot to say agüita, because it's so good. Servus! Thanks for watching. If you try out this recipe, please tag me and let me know how you like it. Subscribe, share, like, comment, follow me on Instagram @karnivorgirl. See you next week in my next episode of Carnivore Girl's Creative Carnivore Kitchen. No plants, no dairy, the next level cooking show.